Oh, okay. Because I want to say that she's the one that obstructed.
Westo. That would not be my own opinion. Now Karimot said that with her own mouth. So not be my own opinion at all.
Please. Let me talk quick. What happened is that Karimot, she's the one that obstructed the evidence of justice for Mohbad. Because the moment she came out, she went to Bridget. After Bridget, she went to Daddy Freeze. She blindfolded some of us to concentrate on Baba Mohbad.
Sister
So
Yeti,
there's no way.
Karimot said that was in the days of sin when she did not know.
Can I talk? Can I talk? Can I finish?
Westo.
Please, can I finish? Let me tell you, Westo, there is no way we are not going to go back to Karimot video. There is no way. What happened is that, okay, some people said Baba Mohbad has forgiven her, accepted. Mo sọ pé Karimot ṣẹ̀ mí, but the only thing is that Karimot Olewa that will be coming to justice for Mohbad, controlling, dictating. No, it's no. And it sucked some people that have been there from onset. That is my problem with Karimot. And I've got the video. People that
have been there since onset.
Why are you stopping me?
Westo, we were just telling Johnny now that he can't bring his issues with Comfy to your platform. Mommy Yeti is doing the same thing now. Please.
No. What I'm trying to say is that Mommy Detala, what I'm trying to say, because some people will say that I want your forgiveness spirit. But Karimot did one thing yesterday, abusing Mr. Miwa. And there are some elders on that platform that did not control her, cannot tell her, no. And the same person that people said, Baba Mohbad have forgive. Come on, abusing me like, no. Kodni right. Someone like me, I don't care what evidence that Karimot is bringing. It's rubbish in front of me. So let me stop now. Because I need to chip in this. I want adopted parents here, and they are there. They can't control her, but they can come to me. Yeti 70. That she mo fẹ́ pa ni. She mo not belong ni.
Sorry, Yeti and the rest people. I want to say this. Maybe the reason why they were overlooking all these things and why they were not talking is because of the evidence that she has. Maybe we need that evidence. They want to collect it. That is why they are.
No get evidence.
Can I give my submission? I want to go give you. Can I give my submission?
No, let us collect evidence now. You say come back evidence.
Westo, I want to give my submission.
Karimot for don't give evidence for long time. Westo. Evidence.
Westo. Let people understand. In this
evidence no day.
If you did not remove Karimot mouth, if you did not remove your mouth from Karimot.
Westo. I want to give my submission because I want to go back to sleep, please.
It is justice. We are not going to go back. You people should remove your mouth from Karimot. Let's move forward.
Stop.
Let's move forward. Remove your mouth from Karimot. Let's move forward. That is the simple thing.
Can you say same to her? Can you say same to her?
Continue to be bashing Karimot.
No, go and say same to her when she's bashing us.
It is not because of Karimot that everybody comes to this justice. Let's remove our mouth from Karimot.
No, please
remove our mouth.
go and tell her the same thing.
Yes, let's remove our mouth. If people are bashing her, she too, she will be bashing people back.
Hello, she's
our opinion is our own opinion. Wait, our opinion is our own opinion.
So
people cannot force your own opinion to our own opinion.
Yes, go ahead and tell her to stop
Isaac great. Isaac great.
Karimot they obstruct justice now. Karimot they obstruct justice with her abuse.
Isaac great.
What I want to say is that those people who are so...
Please, let me give my submission, please, I beg.
Well, I don't want you to submit because you want to go. I don't want you to go. You cannot.
I want to go and sleep now. It's like 5 a.m. now.
Let me know this soon.
Sister Tola, please. Sister Tola, excuse me. Isaac Gray, this thing you just said now, I wish you can say this to Karimo. So focus on justice for Mohbad. Please go back and tell her the same thing you just said on this platform. We can't be dealing with two-faced people.
Ẹjọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run máa continue láti máa sọ. For every action there is a reaction. We are all here for justice for Mohbad, but he has turned into something else. Ika Odogba, we're different. And when I say we're different, some people, when you see them, when you see their ways, they are naturally born, and I mean born, people who cannot talk without insulting other people. Àwọn kan wà bọ́lọ̀ ṣe dá wọn báwọn lọ dára wọn bẹ́ẹ̀ ni má jẹ́ kí n sọ pé Ọlọ́run ló dá wọn bẹ́ẹ̀ wọn ò lè ní conversation láì má búyàn wọn ò lè ní conversation láì má ṣépè fúnyàn. Now this kind of people will come on platforms or they are on platforms. They tend to pick on people. They pick on people because, number one, they are all about self-interest. Àfẹ́mi ọ̀dọ̀ mi ló yẹ kí n ti kọ́kọ́ sọ̀rọ̀. Èmi ni mo fẹ́ kọ́kọ́ sọ̀rọ̀. Àwọn èèyàn tó máa ń fọwọ́ lálẹ̀. Irú ẹ̀ ni wọ́n. Àtèèyàn tó ta sí wọn. Àtèèyàn tó ta sí wọn. Tó bá gbọ́ ẹ tó ń sọ̀rọ̀. Tó bá gbọ́ ẹ tó ń comment. They will come for you. Èèyàn téèyàn ò ṣẹ̀. Èèyàn téèyàn ò rò. Tó máa bú ẹ, tó máa bọ́mú ẹ, tó máa búlì ẹ, tó máa bọ́nà ẹ. Ẹlẹ́ran ara ni gbogbo wa. And you expect people to keep mute and don't say nothing. Most of you have different profiles. You will leave this platform now, go and use another profile to go and comment on another platform. Irú yín tẹ́ lọ káàkiri lẹ máa ń dá wàhálà lẹ̀. And that's the honest truth. Now, justice for Mohbad will come through God into the hearts and the minds of àwọn tí wọ́n ní tó yẹ kán àwọn ìjọba. When I say ìjọba, I mean the court and all that. You and I, we cannot say kò ní sí justice àbí justice máa wà. Èwo nínú wa ni agbẹjọ́rò, èwo nínú wa ni judge. Yes, understandable, but people have their own opinions. Kò sí èèyàn tí ò ní opinion títí ẹ̀. But tá bá ní opinion ẹ jẹ́ ká máa wà diplomatic, ká máa fi làákàyè tó. Yes, accepted. Àwọn kan ló ti wà nínú justice. Àwọn kan máa bá wọn. Àwọn kan máa lọ. Àwọn kan máa dé. Let me make this known. My own ọgbọ́n ọmọdé. When somebody makes an apology, tí èèyàn bá sọ pé nǹkan tí mo ṣe rèé o, ẹ má bínú. Ìwà ẹ ó gbọ́dọ̀ tally pẹ̀lú ẹ má bínú tó sọ yẹn. Some people feel when you say sorry, that's the end of it. You cannot say sorry and come back to be saying this, that, and that about the same person you have apologized to. It is not a matter of ipe boye èèyàn hate èèyàn àbí èèyàn like èèyàn. I don't want everybody to like me because I don't like everybody. There are some people I cannot be on the same platform with them. I don't give multiple fucks what anybody thinks about me. Lè jọ ní conversation. Nítorí pé mo mọ̀ pé at the end of the day, sorry, pẹ̀lẹ́ má bínú yẹn, àwa kọ̀ọ̀kan wà. Tá bá gbọ́ sorry. Your attitude has to go with that sorry. You can't say it by words of mouth and then you are coming out to come and abuse the same person, accuse the same person that you claimed you've apologized to. Everybody cannot like everybody. You cannot force everybody to like everybody. You cannot force your opinion down other people's truth. Wàá mú opinion ẹ ṣe nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ ni. O lè l'opinion yẹn dé Tọ́lá Àdùkẹ́ gbọ́dọ̀ gbà láyé kò jọ́. Because mo rí pé wa ẹ ò bá nǹkan tó ń sọ lọ. And let me say this, please. Wọ́n ní tójú bá farabalẹ̀, dandan máa rí mú. Tí nǹkan bá ń dánmọ́rọ́ láti ibi téèyàn kan ti ń bọ̀, àní sí níbi tá a wà lénìí. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n tún Yorùbá yẹn sọ. Tí nǹkan bá ń dánmọ́rọ́ láti ibi téèyàn kan ti ń bọ̀ tó wá sọ̀kalẹ̀ sínú justice for Mohbad, àní sí níbi tá a wà lénìí. Àwa ta jẹ́ ọmọdé, ta jẹ́ àgbà, we see things and we understand some things. Justice is not in anybody's hands. Ọwọ́ Ọlọ́run ló ti máa wá. Mohbad is fighting for himself. Somebody apologized. So kilo, okay, please tell me what happened after the apology. Look at all the fracas that is in this Justice for Mohbad movement now. After that said apology. And we stood, some of us are standing our grounds that, okay, whatever you have, go give it to the lawyers. Because I will not need it. But when you go, understand it. My thing is, please, I know the inquest is out and the DNA, we nothing from all those angles yet. It's not easy not to talk about this situation on ground, but we should minimize it. It shouldn't be something of talk. Sometimes, Sherry Elomi could handle being ignored. Because when you ignore certain people, they can't take it. Oh, he's sorrow, one boy. Oh, to what sorrow, wahala. So why just don't you ignore that person? Because I am telling you this, and it's my opinion. Omo, kò sí relevance inú ẹni yẹn. Because irrelevance bá wà, nǹkan tó wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀, á lọ kó fáwọn tó yẹ kó kó fún. Kò dẹ̀ kó lẹ̀ nìyẹn, ẹni ẹjọ́ ọ̀la ìrégbè, àtàwọn tó tó, àtàwọn tí ò tó, everybody. Opinion, oh, they force opinion on you. I don't know why people don't understand. Wọ́n lè bú yẹtí 70 sí, tàbá ní misunderstanding. Mi ní bú àwọn ọmọ wọn now. Wọ́n lè ní misunderstanding pẹ̀lú Westo. I'm not going to come and abuse Westo's kids or his father or his mother. So if somebody does it to me, I'm supposed to keep quiet? I don't get it. Why are most Yorubas hypocrites? Kí n kó etí sápò tẹ́yìn bá lọ ń gbọ́n tó ń sọ. Tẹ́ bá wá rí pé ẹni yẹn tó ń bú yẹn ó ń dáhùn, ẹni yẹn lè máa blame pé kí ló dé tó ṣe dáhùn. Ẹ ṣe yàkà. Ẹjọ́ ẹ tó bá ní grievances, kò séèyàn tí ò ní. Èmi náà láwọn èèyàn tí mo ti sọ mi lè bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀. Mi lè dé platform wọn, tó bá wà lórí platform á bọ́lẹ̀. Tí máa rí wọn bẹ̀ mí ní gúnkè. Nítorí pé kíni, I want to keep my sanity. Gbogbo wa pátápátá la ní nǹkan tó wà lábẹ́ aṣọ tá à ń bò tá à ń nurse tá à ń bẹ lọ́hùn sí lórí ọ̀rọ̀ wa. Èèyàn kan tí ò ṣe kíní Olúwa máa gbómi parí lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀. We need to stay bójọ́rò okó àtòbó la máa sọ tó máa fi gbé inquest jáde ẹ jẹ́ ká máa sọ. Kéèyàn ti ignore area ìyẹn rárá. Ìní ẹjọ́ ọ̀la ìrégbè mo ti sọ àtẹ̀ntó sọ̀rọ̀ èmi ò rí bí téèyàn ti máa ń ṣọ́ kọ́mẹ̀ntì tó máa ṣàjẹ́ káàkiri. Wà á máa ṣe chat tiẹ̀, wà á máa play chat ẹlòmíì, ó fẹ́ mẹ́ni tó ń bú ẹ, ó fẹ́ mẹ́ni tí ò bú ẹ. Tó bá ti bú ẹ wà á lọ bú wọn. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Tó bá kọ́mẹ̀ntì lásán, wọ́n rẹ́rìn lásán ìjọgbọ́n ni. Is that not bullying? Please, is that not bullying? People that are claiming that they are bullying them, they are worse than the people that are claiming they are bullying them. Ordinary comment, ordinary laughing emoji, ó di wàhálà. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Kí ló dé gangan? Westo, mo fi ìyọ́nú Ọlọ́run ọba bẹ̀ ẹ́ o. Mo fi ìyọ́nú Ọlọ́run ọba bẹ̀ ẹ́. I understand and I can see that from your platform, you're very diplomatic. Please continue to do that. Because ẹni ìfẹ́ wá fún wọ gangan. Ìwọ fúnra ẹ gangan, ẹni ìfẹ́ wá fún ẹ. So you need to be mindful. Èèyàn kan ò lè dí èèyàn kan lẹ́nu pé kó má sọ̀rọ̀. No. nǹkan tó mú Táyé tó sọ̀rọ̀ Kẹ́hìndé lè sọ. Táyé ò lè máa bú Kẹ́hìndé kí Kẹ́hìndé má sọ̀rọ̀. Bóníkálukú dẹ̀ ṣe mọ̀ jájà ó yàtọ̀. We have our ways and techniques of fighting when that fight comes. Gbogbo wa kọ́ la gbọ́n tán, èmi náà ò gbọ́n tán. But àwọn èèyàn kan máa wà mọ́ okay, me, no, yes. Call me whatever name you want to call me. I can't stoop low to your level to talk to you. There's no point. Because mo ti mọ̀ pé ibi tí mind ẹ wà rè, mind tèmi ò dẹ̀ síbẹ̀, ó dẹ̀ lè force mind mi sí mind ẹ. So ẹjọ́ torí Ọlọ́run, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ máa ń lọ káàkiri yẹn. Ẹ yé kó etí yín sápò. Ibi tẹ́ bá ti ń gbọ́ tó ti ń bú lágbájá, caution them there before Làkàṣègbè answers. Because ibi tó ti máa ń rí yín nìyẹn. Ẹ̀yin kọ́ lẹ máa kúrò bí lẹ máa lọ kí lẹ ń wá kiri. Ẹ̀yin gangan ẹ pẹ̀lẹ́ tó ń dájà lẹ̀. I've seen it severally on platforms. Ọmọ àtúnfẹ́nu ara wọn sọ ẹ mo ṣẹ̀ bọ́lẹ̀ lọ́dọ̀ lágbájá ni nǹkan báyìí lọ sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ kí ló dé tẹjọyè túlétúlé dalérú báyìí ẹ̀yin ẹlẹ́sìn òsì méjì dédé àmọ̀ yín dáadáa kí lẹ̀ ń gbà bọ̀. What do you gain out of all this? You roaming the street ẹ sọra yín di zombie. Ẹ máa rìn kiri eléyìí lọ gbọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ lọ gbọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ lọ gbọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀. Kò sí bí ṣe why there's no platform that I want to see that I don't see from the FYP and I listen. I'm not going to go there. If they don't abuse me, I won't abuse them. If they abuse me, my boss will wall me. My gbé photo ara mi síbẹ̀, ma kira mi, ma sára mi because ebu tó ń bú mi ò so. Mo ń jẹun, ọmọ mi wà pẹ̀lú mi. Tí ma fẹ́ dóko ma dóko correct. Fine. Gbogbo nǹkan tó ń sọ kò sùnrùn kankan lára mi. Those who know me know me. So anybody can talk shit they want to talk. But kò dá ojoojúmọ́ la fi ń sọ stop abusing kids. Ẹ búra yín orí ẹ ò pé orí ẹ dàrú orí ẹ fọ́ orí ẹ yí. Yes. Èwo ládé máa gbọ́mọ sí. Ta ló gbàdúrà ẹ̀ òun ló gbé wa débi ta dé yìí. Lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad. Ta ló mọ ibi tó lórí burúkú Bọ́sẹ̀dé Ṣàṣàbẹ̀lẹ̀ ti lọ fẹnu kọ. Nobody prays to ever and none of us will bury our kids. Why are you dragging innocent kids that don't know anything? Oh man, ìbànújẹ́ ọkàn ló máa ń jẹ́ fọ́tà mi. Ọmọ mi, ọmọ. Kí ló dé ẹ̀ ní ṣe kébùlà ìbọmọ ni? Ẹ jẹ́ ká wà mindful ẹjọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run. Ọlọ́run á dá ọmọ wa sí kò sí àti tọ̀tún àti tòsì. Kò sí tó máa ṣọmọ oníkálukú kankan. Because àwọn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ wọn kò sí nǹkan tó kàn wọ́n pẹ̀lú nǹkan tá à ń fà nínú justice for Mohbad. Ẹlẹ́dàá àwọn ọmọ wọn ọ̀dẹ̀ nígbà bọ̀dẹ̀. Ẹni tó bá fẹ́ kú ni kó lọ wábi tó fẹ́ kú sí iwájú lọ. Kẹ̀dẹ̀ yé fi kú yọ̀yàn. Tó bá di next month sí àmàmú January 2025 kí ló dé inú ọdún tuntun èpè. Kí ló dé ẹlòmíì ò ní làákàyè ni. Ọlọ́run kó ṣàánú wa o. Ẹ ṣé ó dàárọ̀.
Anyway, thank you. The only one I will not accept in everything you said is that last statement saying Odaro. Kò tí dàárọ̀ kankan. We are here together and we'll continue. So,
ó dájú mo fẹ́ lọ sùn ní Westo nítorí ó dá mo ti gbọ́ máa wà níbí kò ṣe Ọlọ́run á pọ́n gbogbo wa lé.
All right, thank you. Anyway, people are asking me what is on my back, my background. That thing on my background is the statement of Very Dark Man. But that Very Dark Man is the one that posted that. For those who are just joining, Very Dark Man said, Mohbad case don't end, make una no vex. Una sentiment give the real people that knows wetin do Mohbad the passage to hide the truth. Just like I warned, so it has happened. Mohbad will never get justice. It is Very Dark Man that posted it. A lot of people have talked about it. And, for me, he's a human being, he's not God. He can only say it from his own, worldview, point of view. That is not binding, And he's not here to give us details on why he said that. So we move on. I welcome...
Westo, George, fẹ́ bọ́ sílẹ̀.
Okay.
nípa ti ọ̀rọ̀ VDM bí èmi lérò wípé mi ò mọ opinion tèmi reason tiẹ̀ tó máa fi sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ bá ṣe ń ṣe ó ti sú wọn pé ṣé bá ṣe fẹ́ gba justice ni pẹ̀lú gbogbo bá ṣe ń ṣe yìí but pẹ̀lú pé bàbá ṣe báyìí ẹ lè rí justice gbà but àwa kọ́ ni ilé ẹjọ́ ká máa dá ẹjọ́ àwọn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ lọ bó tilẹ̀ jẹ́ pé wọ́n ní wọn ò ṣiṣẹ́ wọ́n ń ṣiṣẹ́ wọn lọ wọ́n sàn wọ́n ń ṣiṣẹ́ wọn lọ èmi fún kàn fẹ́ ká mọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ pé wọ́n ń ṣiṣẹ́ wọn lọ kọ́ wọn máa ṣe tiwọn lọ kọ́ wọn tó fẹ́ máa sọ̀rọ̀ kọ́ máa sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn tó fẹ́ ṣe analysis kọ́ máa ṣe tiwọn lọ a máa gba justice pẹ̀lú ògo Ọlọ́run so a need láti cooperate pẹ̀lú any negative something but ó lè ní tiẹ̀ náà wípé ẹ má jẹ́ kó sú àwọn èèyàn náà ṣé bá ṣe fẹ́ gbà á ní ẹ lè rí gbà kò sẹ́ni tí ò lè sọ yẹn ṣùgbọ́n àfẹ́rú èdè yẹn ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́ thanks for having me and any platform tèmi bá rí i pé mo lè rí ọgbọ́n kọ́ àbí mo lè rí one or two things màá lọ ó depend létí bá débẹ̀ tó bá bá mi lára mu àbí tí ò bá bá mi lára mu thanks for having me God bless you.
And another thing, can I quickly add to it? What happened is it was in a gathering this past weekend with Naira Marley. So that was when he made this post after. So that is his own opinion.
Well, èèyàn lè wà pẹ̀lú èèyàn ní gathering kó jẹ́ pé ó ti ń bára wọn ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀. Ọ̀rọ̀ justice ò lè depart wọn pé kan separate. Èrò inú oníkálùkù.
I'm not saying they should separate. I'm saying he was in a gathering with him. Then after, that was when he made this post. Maybe based on their conversation or whatever, but they're not God, like I said. Yeah.
Ọlọ́run máa ṣiṣẹ́ ara, ó máa ṣiṣẹ́ ìyanu, and gbogbo àdè máa fojú rí pẹ̀lú ògo Ọlọ́run. Ní wẹ́nì kankan tì, Gòrẹ́sì, I wish you speedy recovery lágbára Ọlọ́run. Màdé wá bá wa pẹ̀lú ayọ̀ àti àlàáfíà. Ẹ má dẹ̀ jẹ́ ká fi kúrò ra wa. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Thank you all. I want to welcome Omo Labake, Vegetable Island, Gen Z. That is Janice K and K. God bless you for coming. Lady Prada, welcome. I greet you all. I don't know. You say what?
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
All right. God bless you. I don't know where to start from, but please, you permit me to allow Vegetable Island to say something. Vegetable Island, you have the microphone. Please, you have 2 minutes because of so many people that want to talk. God bless you. Atidade, I greet you in comment section. Thank you all. You have the microphone.
Hi, Westo. Long time no speak.
How you doing? Good to have you. You're welcome.
I'm very well, thank you.
Let me show you my face. See my face.
Nice to see you, Westo. Very nice to see you. Looking healthy. I hope you're keeping well.
Yes, all right.
It's good to have you back. Well, I know you've been on and off, but yeah, it's always nice to have you back because like a true journalist and somebody who is diplomatic, it's always good to hear your perspective on anything really. It doesn't have to be justice. I think I was on your live the other day when you were talking about parenting in different parts of the world, and I loved that conversation. So I try and speak whenever I can. So yeah, on the current topic, to be honest, I don't care what Karimot said. I really don't. I'm not bothered about what she's doing or what she says. When it comes to VDM, again, I can't, I think VDM understands that people look to him in order to feel better about the current system that people are living under in Nigeria. Okay, let's be honest, Westo. I think that the current regime is oppressing certain sections of society. And there is something about VDM coming out on social media and having the following that he has that make people feel hopeful. So when he says something, people tend to listen, me included, at times. But there are certain things that he says or certain things that he does that I feel as though, okay, you know, that is your perspective of seeing things. And in regards to this statement, I think coming out and telling us that justice for Mohbad is done, in a way, is kind of hypocritical. He said this months ago, and then he came back on board because it was a hot topic and it brings traffic. I'm just being honest, Westo. And I think he's saying this again, not because it's with Naira Marley or whatever. Listen, VDM knows what happened to Mohbad.
How? Is VDM living with them? How will he know?
No,
I don't understand.
No, I don't think it's nothing to do with living with them. I think VDM hangs around certain sections of society within the Nigerian community, people with high profile, that allows him to have certain information, okay? And that's why I feel he knows what transpired. But because what transpired, it's so sensitive, Westo, he's not able to come out and tell the entire world, okay, or the entire diaspora of Africa that cried out back in September that this is what's happened, because that would be irresponsible. He still has to hang out with certain sections of these high society profile people within the Nigerian community. I hope what I'm saying makes sense, Westo.
I'm seeing a lot of disagreement. I'm having disagreement with so many things you're saying already, but you can continue.
No, that's okay. And I would like to hear your what you've got to say, because I could be wrong. But what I don't agree with is him saying this statement and not telling us how, first of all, how he knows that the case is done, and two, what has sentiment and people who are gullible got to do with finding justice? Because somebody sells you a narration of what could have transpired doesn't necessarily mean that the law shouldn't be held accountable, which is why I do not care what Karimot says. I don't care what VDM says to a certain extent. I think, like what Mama Ditola said, the law should be the one that we should be pointing the fingers at. Why is a governor of Lagos sitting in Mohbad's house with his mother and with his wife back in September 2023 and allegedly handing out cash? Why is nobody asking that sort of question? Why is nobody asking why the coroner inquest is on and off, on and off? Why is nobody asking why is it that the police are not doing their job? Why is a police, a head of the police taking documentation home? These are the people that we should be holding accountable. The law is not working. And why is it not working? It's for all the delicate and sensitive reasons that really surrounds this case. And even you, Westo, you know it too. The people that are involved in this case are oppressing the truth from coming out. They have high profile. We don't know who these people are. They're faceless. Nobody has ever seen a situation like this where a girlfriend or wife or a mother or a father or a sister or a brother or any friend is able to openly express exactly what happened to somebody that ended up dying. That's not normal. Let's be honest about that, Westo. It's not normal at all. And I think the only reason why it would make logical sense for us to understand why these people are keeping quiet is fear. And the only thing that causes fear is power. So it's very clear to somebody like me that Mohbad was murdered with an orchestration from powerful and a handful of people who wanted him gone for certain reasons. Those reasons we're not entirely sure of, okay? And VDM is aware of that. But he's using his platform in an irresponsible way, in my opinion, in regards to this statement, by saying what he said without explanation. I don't like it. Westo, if you came on here and said to me, there's not going to be justice for Mohbad, I would simply ask you, why? Why do you think that? Where did you hear that? We need you to explain why you think that way and who told you that before you think this is sentimental. He's expecting his followers to be sentimental and read what he says and just take it as gospel and walk away. That is being sentimental, okay? And I think that we as a public have a right to ask him why he thinks that. And he should tell us what he knows that there is no point. And everything goes back to the government and the law. The law is the reason why we are not receiving this justice, or the justice seems as though there is corruption at the top.
All right. Okay, sorry. Vegetable, now that everything is pointing to the direction of authorities not doing the right thing, and several people have also retreated on that, and to say that government is the reason why this delay is happening and so on. And I want to say too, to also join those people to say, if government is ready, nobody can stop anyone. No amount of Wunmi can hide the truth. And now that everything now, go back to government and the authorities, what do you think? Do you think our continuous dragging, fracas, analysis, time to time show and the rest can bring justice? Can anything come out? Is it possible?
No, I think I'm going to tell you what I'm waiting for. I'm now only waiting for the autopsy and the toxicology that is being conducted by Baba Mohbad and his lawyers. That's the only thing that will determine what truly happened. We're not going to know who exactly did it, but we'll know how this young man died. That will give us an insight as to whether he was stabbed, whether he was poisoned. And it will then open a can of worms saying that he was purposefully killed for a reason, even if the evidence is destroyed as to what that reason may be. I know we've got DNA that's been discussed that's taken forever. Even that shouldn't be taken too long, to be fair, Westo. Would you say that's to do with the government stalling? Do you see what I'm saying? If things were working efficiently, we wouldn't have these gaps. Do you get where I'm going, Westo? Or am I confusing? So this is what I mean by the system. There is power somewhere that is oppressing. There is no amount of Wunmi, like you said. It's not Wunmi, let's be honest. There is a powerful body somewhere, or a powerful structure that is stopping things from working smoothly because, for whatever reason known to themselves. And the only person who can give themselves justice is Mohbad himself, through his fluid and through his flesh and bone and teeth that is left at the mortuary to tell us exactly how he died through scientific results that will be given through toxicology and autopsy, because the human beings that are still breathing and walking have destroyed that evidence. Do you see what I mean? And I'm hoping, as a science person, that a pathologist with humanity and with empathy would be able to provide us the correct results for us to be able to understand what happened to this young man on the 11th of September 2023. Because then we'll be able to hopefully hold people accountable on conspiracy, because evidence has been destroyed. So there's no amount of evidence you're going to get from Karimot, because it's been purposefully destroyed. I can't say whether the authorities had anything to do with that, but I am very sure that they turned a blind eye to certain things. Okay? I'm going to mute and allow other people to speak.
Before you mute, can I say good morning, VG?
Okay.
Hope you're well.
Yeah, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. It's nice to see you.
Same here. How's the family doing?
Well, thank God the children are gone. And at Westo, let me just say to Mama Titolo what I've got to say, okay? Don't be jealous. Just 1 second. The kids are gone, thank God, and I'm just doing my work quickly. I'm going to go for a cup of tea in a minute, but I thought I will come and say this because, you know, I love, Mama Titolo, that you mentioned the fracas thing. I think there is no amount of fracas that is going to disturb any justice if the system is working. If you and I are arguing on social media, the system will do its thing. If it needs to find out what happened to Mobad, it will do it. So that's why I don't really want to focus too much on, oh, this person came into justice and whatever. I think that the issue has been raised. The whole world knows that something terrible happened to Mobad. It's just a matter of, can the system now be trusted for the very first time in a long time to do what is right? There's nothing me, and if I start arguing with Westo or Naymoni or you, Detona, it doesn't make any difference. It shouldn't make any difference. It's time for people within African systems and our leaders to really prove that this could be a turning point, okay? And turn on those people that they depend on for greed, money, positions, and actually start doing the right thing. I know that sounds a bit too fairy tales because we're far away from that. But I'm hoping someone within the system in Nigeria or in the government can honestly see this as an opportunity to try and do something where it could be a turning point. Because I'm going to be honest with you, I think that this administration, and this is not Westo's views, these are my opinions and my own views, okay? So I don't want Westo to be held accountable for anything I say.
Thank you for the clarification.
Yeah, I think the current regime and the current system within the region of that area is corrupted to the core because of the current regime. And I'd always said since last year, I only depend on Mobad getting justice once the administration has changed. I may have a little bit of hope, but I have hope that someone somewhere will think, you know what, maybe this is my chance to be the next governor of Lagos or to be the next whatever, and actually prove that we don't have to be this corrupt. We don't have to be greedy. Money can be made with us looking out for each other, without hurting one another. Because where is this going to get people? Where is this going to get you in society? You're just creating a very volatile atmosphere and environment, not just for yourself within your riches, but for the rest of the people that we look up to in Africa. Many of us would, you know what? I always think when I'm a certain age, I would love to go and live in Africa, and I think that I would like to think that our leaders, whether you're in Nigeria or South Africa or wherever you are, think of us in the diaspora and try and make a better environment for us. They want us to come home, but I don't want to come home if my child gets killed in the street and you don't want to tell me how they died, even if they're involved in certain things that are questionable. This is an opportunity for someone somewhere with common sense to do the right thing and get rid of the rotten apples within the system. Anyway, I'm talking too much, so I'll let somebody else speak. Sorry, Westo, and I'm mute.
All right, Vegetable, thank you. God bless you. And, you know, it's always intellectual whenever you speak. And like you said, it's your opinion, and I respect that. I welcome other ones. Neini, I see you. Welcome. I see Alpha and Omega. I see I have Lady Prada here. All right, I think I need to go to Lady Prada. Thank you, Vegetable. Ladies and gentlemen, we are still talking to the point. No dragging, no name callings, no personality attack. We are talking to the issue. There are a whole lot of things to talk about than to drag each other. So, Lady Prada, what do you have to say? What do you have to say? Thank you.
Yeah. I greet everybody in the house, the whole gladiator and the generous. I greet everyone. Westo, I greet you too. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Thank you. Please follow the host, follow the panelists. Let's follow ourselves. Thank you. Go ahead.
Yeah, the issue of VDM, yeah. VDM, all of a sudden, he don't get voice in Nigeria. He don't become somebody where he probably no dream of become for his life before. So the fact say people they listen to Ram and he's doing some good, don't get me wrong. And they do well. So people are listening to him and really looking up to him. So it be like say that don't actually they get into his head. Then in the think say him be one person where he never be, because for him to come out to they say we don't like mess up the justice, so for that reason we no go ever get justice for Mohbad. I think that is wrong. Or he don't collect money for somewhere we no know. Because how in take no say we no go get justice again? For where in for hear that story say we no go get justice again? Waiting, they don't go scatter for back. We make them feel say we no go get justice again. Because think about it, he moves with all of them now. In the move with all of them, all the people where they maybe get hands for Mohbad's buying. In the move with them. So for him to actually make this statement boldly on his platform, I think he's actually overdoing it. How does he know say we no go get him again? I mean, waiting in chop for belle. Kilo gbójúlé gan, kilo gbójúlé gan, kilo ngun gidi. I don't know.
You can never tell what he has had. You cannot blame him. You cannot say Ogbojule Ogberaga and the rest. The same weekend has been saying a lot of things.
No. To me,
so if this one is not favoring us, that doesn't mean that it's not making any sense.
To me,
for me,
yeah.
I agree with a particular line. I'm saying, look at where he said this. Let me cover the screen so you can read it. See what he said here. He said, "Una sentiment give the real people wey know wetin kpai Mohbad the passage to hide the truth." Are you saying that part is a lie?
Okay. Can I say something here? So, in already know people wey kpai Mohbad. Wetin make am talk say our sentiment? So, give the passage to the real people. So, it means say
wetin do the boy.
It means say
know the boy.
It means say he know people wey kpai Mohbad or he know person wey kpai. Make him come out and tell us now.
People wey know wetin did the boy, they don't give them the passage to hide the truth. People wey know wetin do the boy. So now sentiment you take make them go hide the truth. So those who know wetin do Mohbad, they are not ready to give us the truth again. That is what he's saying. So is it lying?
Yeah, I suppose when he says what he says, that is his own opinion, okay. But in where they make himself to be like a second coming of Jesus Christ or whatever he's doing, I'm not, So he should maybe tell us exactly who by Mohbad. Make him tell us. What's he talk?
You get what for body.
No. I'm being cool here. So make him tell us what really happened. For him to say our sentiments don't dabaro everything. No. I mean, if he just they talk like this now, just because of say we they listening to waiting in they talk lately, and he's actually doing some good. No make him say everything. No, not be everything when he talk come out from mouth. Now in the right. So make him just sit down for in corner way in there for now. Making the battle with that Ojo woman, Iyabo Ojo, whatever. Making the there for now, because this justice we must get, and so because this Mohbad kpai, no be say na person wey sick come kpai at last. No. Ikú òjijì là ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa èyí now. So we go get justice by the grace of God. Okay, that one na for VDM. Yeah, Westo, you also asked a question like few minutes back when you say, why is everyone focusing on Karimot? What about what's that again? Wumi.
What about me? What about DNA? What about
Yes, what
nurse?
about Wumi? What up? Yeah. Can I just talk about that one? Wumi, so far, yeah. Wumi, everybody has been saying she is the prime suspect, yeah. And so far, she maintained her lane, which is she's been quiet so far. Now, we just wait for the law to tie rope for her leg, to put sheke for her hands. Now we dey wait for just now. So Wumi actually know where she dey go. So she want to do what she want do now. It's turkey, do what, just enjoy the life where she want to enjoy now before she finally go inside Egbere. So she's actually maintaining her lane for now, being quiet in a cool corner where she did. Now we know the two talk about her, but in our mind, we all know say, yes, now she be the person go, where we they find. Okay. So the reason why everyone they talk of Karimot, including myself now, be say, Karimot, they make herself like hot water. Every time she there for internet, they scream. So Karimot is making herself available for people to talk about. That is why we they talk about her now. And what did Karimot they do? Yeah, when she nearly came out, she say she won't tell us what to happen. Up till now, she never talk much. She don't talk much, but she never really hit the nail on the head. The question where she doesn't, she won't come out, come tell us. She never really hit the nail on the head. All she's doing now, or was doing when she was with Olori Ebi, now to cuss everybody. Then she go to say somebody bully Mohbad, Mohbad. People wey bully Mohbad, now she dey call out. She go talk of her family story as well, blah, blah, blah. So she was just beating around the bush. She never really hit the nail on the head. Who by Mohbad, waiting by Mohbad, now then they ask Karimot, or when she tells her she won't come talk. But up till now, she never still talk am. Yeah. She never still talk am. So now, she not even the talk of like justice too much again. Na cause ekpe, ogun, afiko for ogun shekpe, go off for bear and oil, smoke alarm go off in her kitchen. Now she they do now, like real fracas. She won't just spoil everything. Now Karimot they do now. All those ones say she do, say she end up peeing for her body again. Jesus Christ, I never see that kind of thing before. You know? Or Mohbad spirits don't they worry I'm already now. God I beg go. So you see what Karimot they do now, yeah? She they scatter everything. People wait out they for this justice before she came. She they bring all of them down. She they talk ill word about them, bringing them down, which is not really right. We know say Karimot they disrespectful anyway for her home. Omoti won ko dada ni le ni Karimot. By the way she they talk self, you go know. For her voicemail, where she and her husband they quarrel or whatever, we see the kind mouth where she takes speak to the man, which is her own husband for house. Where she said the man give her one kind infection. We see her voice. The man, when we never hear the man voice. So all those attitudes where they exhibit, God already tell us the kind person where she be. You know? So all these reasons now make us even they talk of Karimot now. Not be say she really dey important. We all don't already know say she no get nothing where she won't talk past the ones where she don't talk. She don't talk everything where they are belle finish. Nothing remain where she won't talk. Now make her come turn everything into fracas. cost, nine full amount now. We are not interested in that. But really, where we are heading to is justice for Mohbad. Wetin really kpai Mohbad, who kpai Mohbad, nine we dey head to now. And now we really dey wait for the next time, maybe not corona again, maybe we dey go like the main court this time. Yeah, now we dey wait for now. This is the way forward. We are just waiting for these people, whether na corona we wan go, whether na the main court or wherever. Okay, make them open up, may we start this case. This is the way forward. But before then, Karimot dey do all she want to do to actually scatter everybody. But yes, now we the gladiators, now we go stand gidigba, knowing say no, we no go allow person like that come into our means to come scatter us. You know, we need to really stand firm, to focus, knowing say na straight, iwaju la nlo. We know they go backwards again. So Karimot go fit just dey a corner, they broke pakpa for that a corner where she did. So we no go just to answer am too much. Well, I still understand to say, yeah, if she dey curse person, they curse. If the person no answer, for now, no do, the person go finally answer. I think you dey see am so. That person he go finally answer, because if they don't curse you once, curse you two, curse you three, curse you 10 times, you know, no, the 11th time you go say no, you must answer. Make it no be like say you no fit talk. Now they make some people they retaliate. If she talk, then go retaliate. If she talk, then go, because curse they pay person like me, so me no go like me nobody curse me. I know sabi curse, no curse me. I go just talk wetin I talk. If you know say e no sweet for your body, you go tell me, say, Lady Prada, this the way you talk, you know, oh yeah, I beg, go put me for ground. I know where pint, leave me alone. Now waiting I talk be that, no curse me, I beg you. Where? I know they like curse. So now be my own. So now be the Karimot own too, because she dey show her body all the time. Now because they speak about her. And really, now Shana true with her group. Now then do wetin they do for house. And one reason again about Karimot is that, yeah, you don't notice Westo to say if she dey talk, you ask her a question, she no go actually answer you that question. She go to say she no want to talk, to say she reserve that. She reserve it. She's not going to speak about it, but she's reserved. What did she dey reserve am for? Go. Now me no. Talk everything where dey your belle, may we know. But you go talk some. You go say no, you reserve one. What did they reserve? You see? Okay, I personally asked her a question one day on some platform. I typed it out anyway. I say, okay, which day you come from US? You dey Naija before Mohbad, by which date you come from US? Funny enough, she actually saw my text and she called my name, say, okay, she want to answer my question. She thought say she dey for Nigeria for 2 months. Already 2 months. Okay, which date where you come? Which date where you leave? She say, that one no consign us. I think you see. You see what I mean? She said that date no consign anybody, and nobody go fit make her talk the date. She won't even nearly cost me. Say, when I say I beg, no cost me. Now only question I ask you. Okay, why she not go tell us the date? If she no say she is really out for justice, she won't tell us all waiting there belle. Why she go talk some, then she go come leave some? Why she not go just talk everything where they are belle, make we know say yeah, she really talk everything. The fact say she dey leave some behind, now they make people like me, they feel say she's not being truthful. Yeah, you want to be truthful, just open everything, let's know. Tell us a date. If possible, if we are still doubting your date, you could actually bring out your passport, because the other day she showed us 3 passports herself and her 3 kids, but she no open them for us to see. Okay, this time around, for us to really believe you, if we still doubt your date, then show us the date on your passport. Open your passport, then show us the date, may we see. You know, because there are really various ways for people to prove their innocent, or whatever. You know, okay, you don't talk, say you did Nigeria for 2 months. What date? You no talk. You no talk. You no talk. Instead, no shake for everybody. I think, see, that is her escape route. If she not say she don't answer a question, so now to the shake for everybody just to use that one to scare people. But people like me fit maybe scared because obviously I don't want to take me for my head. But people when it be said then go stand gidigba with you they shake with they go they shake with pada too now. You know what I mean? They go they swear back to her. So now make the matter now make it be say we they call on Karimas, we they call her name so. But Ashana, not be say we don't forget her. Ashana still dey gidigba. We know say she dey. We know where she dey. And the matter, everything still there ahead because she go come out, she go come tell us koro wetin true happen. Wetin true happen to Mohbad, she go come out and tell us. Darosha go still talk, Adura go still talk, all of them they go still talk. You know?
Lady Para, thank you. God bless.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Truth be told, okay, Jenzi K, please come up. Coach, you can come up. That's Lauren.
Sorry, can I quickly chip in, please?
Okay.
Someone write something on this comment section. The real truth.
Okay.
The person, I don't know, maybe he or she said, why won't VDM say this when some people have turned Karimot to their Irumole? I think that person read my mind as well. This is why, you see, this update, people, I like what Vegetable Island, the question that he threw to VDM, that why does he put on this update? The same thing happened when VDM went to Lagos for the court of the Falanos family. I think he wrote something and everybody just take it that VDM has won. When this guy came out, you know, he turned it. He changed it. So for me, I'm going to wait for VDM. He will come out and he will explain why he put this on. He say, I'm not going to say that maybe because he is with Naira Marley. I'm not going to, no. Because for him to put this kind of updates down, he wants us to digest it. He wants us to, you know, it's like open eye. To me, that is my opinion. It will come out and then we will know that it will change it for us. And for this kind of comment, no. VDM is watching us. Is it not the same VDM that go to different platforms telling us that we should continue using our voice? Come on. So I'm not going to make this thing now. So that's my opinion, and this is what I want to say. Thank you.
Westo,
Right,
can I quickly comment? Westo, good morning. Can I quickly comment?
Hello, thank you. I've muted Naimoli, but which you can understand, no problem. You can go on Alpha Omega. Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Good morning, Westo. Good morning, everybody. Let me stand on existing protocols. Honestly, I want to comment before I went to bed, Westo, you've been online, and when I woke up not too long, I said that honestly, I want to commend your strength and your energy.
Thank you, sir.
And that's what professionalism is all about. And we that we belong to the fourth realm. I want to commend you, and I want to commend the way you do handle issues. I won't say I like it for that, but I know you are doing your job as a journalist. As a trained journalist, the way you handle issues, the way you bring up topics, honestly, if I'm to score you, I want to be a little bit straight. I will give you, let's say, I won't give you 100, I'll give you 97. At least that's a very good pass mark to take you to a distinction. Now coming to, I've been watching you, you know, I've been following you for quite a long time, even when you're offline. I was a little bit worried. For what you brought this since last night, as a journalist, I know you must have weighed it. You must have looked at your source and everything. But let me say one thing. I won't deny the fact that because I'm on this platform today, before the issue of Mohbad came up, I've always been a lover of Naira Marley. And Naira Marley made me to know Mohbad. Mohbad made me to even follow Naira Marley more. The reason why I'm saying this is that this very statement that you brought up, I don't know whether it's a reported speech. I don't know whether it was from your analysis or something like that that make it to be bring. I don't know where you lifted the source from.
Okay.
But I saw something
The one at the
yesterday.
background, right?
Yes, please.
Let me just clear that
The
once
one
and
at the
for all. I did not add to
Okay.
it. I did not remove from it. I screenshot from VDM's post.
Okay,
It
that's
was
fine.
because
That's
it is
fine.
a white background I'm coming. That is the reason why the name is not. So if you can, pay attention, you will see his name up there. Very dark man is
Okay.
there. I screenshot. I did not add to
Okay.
it. I did not remove from
Yeah,
it. Thank you.
yeah. From all exactly as a journalist, you've done a good job. From what every other person has been saying, Vegetable says something. Mommy Yetin to also say something like that. Let us. By the time VDM is going to come up, VDM have always been someone that has been fighting for justice. By the time it's going to come up, I hope it's like probably maybe it will come up with a better explanation. I want to put that
I hope you
in
can see it
quotes.
better now. Very dark man. Hope you can see it.
Yeah, of course. What Mommy Yeti
Yeah.
said and what Vegetable said, I want to go along with that. That I want to wait for VDM to come and say this thing with his own voice. To come and give, and when Grantman is very good at it, it will come when he sees that there are debates on this topic, it will come up with better explanation. I'm waiting for that. But Westo, let me shock you with something. When I was looking at Naira Marley's page yesterday, this same case that we are looking at, now very dark man accused Naira Marley of a statement in which I want to say here. He said, I wanted you to come and talk, but you don't want to talk. Why? Naira Marley now replied, if I come to talk, people will not look at it the way I'm saying it because of the hate they have for me already. So if I'm saying the truth, if I'm saying the truth, people will still hate it. If I'm saying the wrong, they will still hate because of their perception towards me. What that Marlon was trying to say indirectly was that if he had talked that time, no matter what he's going to say, people will not believe him because of what has happened. But he said in conclusion that God has vindicated him. Then VDM now also now respond to him that, okay, I still want to talk to you. That was how they ended that scene. And that's what made me to be interested in this issue that we are now talking about now. That, yes, there are issues.
Where did you, excuse me, sir, where did you read that from? Thank you.
I read it. I read it on Naira Marley's page because I follow Naira Marley on Facebook. It's just unfortunate that all this will have gone. Otherwise, I would have done what Westo did now. I would have screenshot that. But if I can still get it, I was going to my Naira Marley's page now. I'll go and bring it out. Then I'll send it to Westo. They did not tell me. They did not tell me. I saw it.
When was that?
Sorry,
yesterday evening before I went to bed. Yesterday evening before I went to bed.
Okay, thank you.
What do you say? What do you say?
Let me go and check. Thank you. Go on, sir.
Yeah. So I'll send it to Westo. I'll just go back. If it has not gone, because there's always so many updates on their page. So if I can get that particular one, honestly, I'll bring it up. I follow Naira. I won't deny. I follow Naira Marley front and back because I've known Naira Marley from my environment where I grew up, and I know him very, very well. But I don't want to go into that now. As long as maybe I'm condemning anything on this platform now, but all I'm just trying to say is that this issue that we are debating, we are looking into, has so many angles to it, has so many sources, has so many revelations, has so many things. But at the appointed time, all we're all seeking for is that justice. How is going to come? So many has come to discuss it. So many platforms. As a trained journalist, yes, when I go on platform, I'm not going there. As a journalist, we don't condemn sources. We only appraise and we look at it critically. And whichever one that will think that, yes, there are some headlines that we want it to be catchy, we want it to attract, and the way they get to put up some headlines at times might even not be the message at hand, so to say. But Westo has corrected something in which I want to agree with him. But I am of the opinion that I still want to listen to VDM coming to talk about this thing without the caption itself. And that's what Mommy Yeti also said. That was what Vegetable was trying to analyze. I'm not coming into debates. I'm only trying to look at issues. My analysis might not be of relevance to some people. Why? I also want some people to also have an open mind outside the box. And let us also look at it. To me, what I saw VDM saying, honestly, I still want to hear, I still want him to come out and come and talk with his mouth. Then I will know that, yes, I'm taking it from the source. Because this one now is a typed message, is a lifted message, as soon as I said that, yes, he screenshot it. The person that reported it might caption it in another way. It might not be the word for word verbatim as VDM has said it. So also what I'm trying to say
it is on his page, verified account. It's on his verified account on his page.
Yes, I know, Westo. Yes, I agree with you. I agree with you. Okay. But from what Mommy Yates has also said, VDM might come out now and come and give another analysis of what the statement is all about. But I'm telling you confidently that when I read that thing, what VDM was trying to accuse Naira Marley of is that I've invited you to come and talk. And Naira Marley responded that if he should say anything that time, no one will want to listen to him because of the hate that they have for him at that time. But he now said, yes, God has vindicated him. And now VDM now replied that, okay, I still want you to come and talk. VDM that was the last response that VDM gave to him. If I can go onto my page, honestly, I'll go and look for it. I'll go and look for it on my other phone because on my other phone because that's where I have my Facebook and everything. This one I just for.
Is he on his Facebook that he posted it? Because I've checked Instagram, I could not find it. Is he on Facebook?
Let me see if I can. Let me see. I don't know. I don't want to hold everyone up, but then let me see if I can see. It's just unfortunate that I didn't screenshot that place. Honestly.
No problem. All right, try to check if you can see.
That's what I want to.
Okay, all right, that's fine.
Yeah.
While we're waiting for response, let me welcome Nemuli. Good day to you. Do you have things to say quickly? You have the floor. Thank you.
Me? Can I go on?
Yes, of course, you have the floor. Welcome,
Nini. You know your apartment, I beg. Hi, good morning, everyone. How are you doing? Sorry. First of all, on the note of, before I get to VDM, I think some people mistake this word fracas. On the word of fracas, not every one of us do fracas. Let's put in check normal life. When some people keep throwing rubbish at you, you'll be tired. You have to throw it back at them back one day. If somebody keeps insulting you, screaming at you, abusing you, blah blah blah, you will turn and face the person and abuse the person back. Does that make it that you're fracalizing? No. And as I keep correcting people, some of us don't fracas. Some of us were not trained to act as street people. We are not on court. If people keep abusing me, I have a right to go back and abuse you back. And I move on. But when you do it consistently, then you know that there's something wrong with the person. You avoid them, which I think I've been doing to some people. Yes, then going forward, this lady, the Karimot, people keep saying, sorry please, people keep saying you cannot speak on her. Why shouldn't you speak on her? When she herself said, DJ Bami, ṣó mọ̀ pé nígbà tí Mohbad wá, ṣó mọ̀ pé nígbà tí mo wálé kò pẹ́ tí Mohbad kú. Why shouldn't we analyze her? Nobody is abusing. She might be abusing, but we analyze them. And there is no point, or how do I put it? I don't see the reason why people will tell people what to analyze. That's like you are intruding on other people's space. That's like you're trying to go into other people's business. You're intruding in other people's opinion. Like me now, I will analyze past videos. That does not mean it's fractalizing or trying to say, oh, forgiveness or no forgiveness. I'm not Jesus Christ. I'm not God. And I'm not the Baba Mohbad. She offended. It's none of my business. She will be analyzed. Videos will be analyzed. Next is VDM. On the note of VDM, I don't think VDM, if we have to look at it, I think he was just trying to say this, that if you keep looking at Naira Marley, if you keep dragging that is Naira Marley, if you keep saying Naira Marley did it, you will never get justice. Because if we must be factual, was Naira Marley in the house when Mohbad died? Was it in Naira Marley's house Mohbad died? The answer is no. It was inside Mohbad's house that Mohbad died. Was Naira Marley in Nigeria then? No, Naira Marley wasn't in Nigeria. Haven't heard that Naira Marley wasn't in Nigeria. I think he's just saying, to me, I just feel that he's just trying to say that people should stay focused. He might have lost hope, yeah? So many people have lost hope. Not many people that have said there's no more justice. We have a video recording of one person who went to the cell, came out and said, forget it's no justice. But now the same person is out there fighting people and cursing people and saying there will be justice. So people will talk and say things, but just remain focused. That's what I'm going to advise people. Then I saw a record about Naira Marley. This is why I said maybe he was trying to refer to the Naira Marley.
Then they pointed where they were sitting down. Then I went there and I shook hands with them. And I made a video with them. After making a video with them, then I posted the video online. Exactly, they're not my friends. But yeah, I wanted to do it because I wanted to do it. And it's because it is me that own my platform, right? So before you feel like you want to talk to a very dark man over one of your entitlement issues, ask yourself this question: do I pay very dark man for anything? No. Was very dark man advertise anything I tell you to buy from him? No. So he's not the Oga. Exactly. Now, I don't want to be going back to this Mohbad case because it's actually a lost cause. Knowing fully well what I know, it's a lost cause. I still tell them till tomorrow, say, okay, yes. If you say Naira Marley na by the boy, you have to bring some form of evidence. And why do you think the police let them go? It's because the police have no evidence against them. The police don't want their ass to be sued. Even down to the bullying you people are talking about. You all just came and just stayed on one video. That one video now, go and ask your question. The only problem now is say, I asked Naira, I say, you want to see your own side of the story? Do you want to tell us something as Nigerians, right? Tell us something as Nigerians. Let's know your own side, right? He said he does not want to talk, that he has left the whole thing to God. Now, he also told me something. What he told me, I wish I could say it, but I can't say it, right? I wish I could say it, but I can't say it. But it is what it is at the end of the day, right? So yesterday, Kokopi spent a lot of.
Okay, so that's it. So for me, that's what I was saying. If you keep holding on to
this voice note, Nemoli, this voice note you played now is a very dark man that was talking. I hope is the one talking, and he was summarizing that he had a conversation with Naira Marley and the rest. For those of us that said that what he posted, he should come and explain it. I think as explained it in this voice note.
Yeah. Which is what I was trying to say as well.
Is it from his page?
It should be from his page, the same period he went out with them. So I think it's because of those who go to
I won't mind to have it, please. Please, let me have it. And secondly, play it again, please. Play it again. Ladies and gentlemen, let us listen to this voice note from Very Dark Man and connect it to us.
Then I went there and I shook hands with them. And I made it. A song, oh yeah.
Sorry.
Then they pointed where they were sitting down. Then I went there and I shook hands with them. And I made a video with them. After making a video with them, then I posted the video online. Exactly. They're not my friends. But yeah, I wanted to do it because I wanted to do it. And it's because it is me that own my platform, right? So before you feel like you want to talk to Very Dark Man over one of your entitlement issues, ask yourself this question: do I pay Very Dark Man for anything? No. Was Very Dark Man advertise anything I tell you to buy from him? No. So he's not the Oga. Exactly. Now, I don't want to be going back to this Mohbad case because it's actually a lost cause. Knowing fully well what I know, it's a lost cause. I still tell them till tomorrow, say, okay, yes. If you say Naira Marley na by the boy, you have to bring some form of evidence. And why do you think the police let them go? It's because the police have no evidence against them. The police don't want their ass to be sued. Even down to the bullying people are talking about. You're just keen on just stayed on one video. That one video now, go and ask your question. The only problem now is say, I asked Amali, I say, you want to see your own side of the story? Do you want to tell us something as Nigerians, right? Tell us something as Nigerians. Let's know your own side, right? He said he does not want to talk, that he has left the whole thing to God. Now, he also told me something. What he told me, I wish I could say it, but I can't say it, right? I wish I could say it, but I can't say it. But it is what it is at the end of the day, right?
So that's all that I came up to just say. That we should just continue.
Thank you for that audio.
Can I ask a question, please?
Thank you for that audio.
So, I know it's a rhetorical question that we can't get an answer to. He said two things there. Number one, he said, knowing what I know. So these are people that knows or have some kind of incline into evidences that can help the case, and they're holding on to it. They're not saying anything. He said, knowing what I know, which is what VDM said. So he knows something that he has been told that has to do with the case. The person that told him is not saying anything. He himself is not saying anything. And I'm sure that is based on the fact that, he wasn't on ground. It's hearsay. Now, another thing is, Naira Marley said he has handed everything over to God. Naira Marley knows part of what by Mohbad. It is not the bullying, but he has an incline to what led to what by Mohbad. So now for me, Naira Marley is holding on to evidence that can help the case. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's my understanding.
Well, it's kind of...
I can't say he has evidence he's holding on to the case, because one thing is this. All he might know is that he might have been informed by someone in the house.
That's why I said hearsay. That's why I said hearsay.
Yes. Okay, hearsay.
Hearsay, and then he may have one or two facts. He may have one or two facts, because let's look at it. Mohbad was working with him before. There is no way he won't know part of the nooks and crannies of what happened to Mohbad. There's no way. It wasn't on ground when it happened. He traveled out. Say that again?
I said, but he got informed.
Yes. That's why I said he knows one or two things.
Mommy Detola and the next speaker, I want you to look at these three things. Like play. Hamza Tori Yomi drop Mohbad case. Like play. ordinary senator, what is it called? Berekete, in a way, is calm, cool, not saying too much. Like play. Government are not reacting. They are not doing
wait, please, for the bracketer own. Hold on, please. For the bracketer own, can I interject you in that? There is nothing bracketer can say now. Even you really don't have much to say now. Inquest is not going on. Baba's toxicology autopsy cannot be read by bracketer. It has to be read by the court. Adibin is bracketer that ordered it. Definitely by now bracketer will have a lot to say.
Naimoli, I'm talking from the point of, from the angle of private investigation, follow-up, research, and so on.
No, he will not come out and say it out now.
Okay.
Yes, have you also stopped doing private investigation too?
Does it
involve you as well? Can I also say that you stopped doing your own private investigation on this?
I'm doing to the best of my ability. I didn't stop.
Yeah, but you're not saying anything about it.
Oh, sure.
Do you want to be saying that?
Yes, I can get it. You won. You are correct.
Thank you, Jerry, my baby boo. My baby boo, thank you. All right.
You won anyway, because so many things are getting to me, and because of the process and what the legal team are trying to do, I think there are a lot of things that I've been warned not to even say out, because you know these people might begin to work on how to get it cleared off, because there are shockers. There are shockers, definitely. You know, jokers. And by the time this joker will be released, I hope some people will be shocked. So coming to say this and that and the rest, those who are going to be receiving that knock will be getting prepared. And one thing about war or fight is that by the time you have an overview of your enemy's compound and you know their strength, you can know and determine what are the good weapons to fight. And I think one of the things that has been working for me is that people see Westo and different from what Westo is really is. Boy, gentle boy, he does, he's a front boy. Is it Westo you want to fight? You don't even need it. You just carry one small cane, you go defeat them. They come. But by the time I appear to be like, I've sent a signal to say that if you are coming, you have to get prepared. But just leave me the way I am. Let us just come armless, because even me, I'm not harmful, so that we can battle ourselves. It's not about looking so huge and firigbon without anything. You can be the most simple and the most gentle and you'll be loaded. So it's a strategy anyway. Anyway, it is well. So, like I was saying, a lot of people seems not to be very active on Mohbad case. Now, very dark man. This statement to me, if I may interpret it with the voice note played by Naimoli, it is crystal clear that very dark man is also cashing cruise with Mohbad case. It is crystal clear that very dark man is only cruising, just cashing cruise, not really, you know, how do I say it? He's not really in it.
Into it. As it is expected, yes. The statement and the voice note confirm that. So maybe from today, anything very dark man is talking about or saying about justice for Mohbad, someone like me can just be taking it as unserious, because it's crystal clear that he's cashing cruise and he knows so much. All right, let me give the next person the platform to talk. Who is the next, please? I don't know who's the next, but anybody I called, don't vex. I want to believe that Naimoli, you submitted your mic, or you still want to ask something before I go to justice for Mohbad. Alpha and Omega, get ready to, you know, follow up with your statement. But before then, justice for Mohbad, please unmute your mic. And when I mean justice for Mohbad, I'm talking about, you know, the person in the background that is using Mohbad as background. Over to you, please.
Hello, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
My submission today is that regarding very dark man saying that they're not going to get justice from Mohbad, I think he's saying it based on evidence. Because if you look at this Mohbad case, there's no evidence. It's just smart say. This one say, that one say. I think that's what he's looking at. And again, I think he knows that this case is a case of a powerful godfather, politicians, and this whole thing going on. So he knows that's why he's pulling out. I think the most he was on the case until when he went to Lagos to meet with Davido and the Obi Kubana chief priest. And that's when if you watch very well, after then, that is when Very Dark Man started backing off from the case. And then when I believe then he must have been told, look, stay away. The powerful people in that country they are on this case. So it's a case that's been influenced by the politicians. And
okay, wait. Are you saying that the powerful people are anti-Mohbad or Mohbad offended them? Are you saying the powerful people on the case, like you always say, are you saying that Mohbad and those people are enemies, that they don't want the good of Mohbad even while he was alive and even after his death? What has Mohbad done to those powerful people?
Mohbad did not do anything to them. If you look the everything we have been hearing, every rumor.
Mohbad did not do anything to them. Why are they all against Mohbad's justice?
That's why I'm coming up now. Every rumors that take place, there's an element of truth in every rumors. You know, there is a rumors about the paternity of that little boy. You know, there was a problem that the boy doesn't look like Mohbad. DNA saga came in, this whole thing, and they're pointing hands on a particular powerful person in that country who they believe that is the father of that child. And then you can see the resemblance.
No evidence to that. Go on.
You can see, there's no evidence. Is it not why they were asking Wunmi to come and do DNA? And you can see from Wunmi demonstration, refusing to do DNA, 100% shows that, yes, it could be the baby father that there was an argument. You remember there was a rumor that Mohbad wanted to throw the child in the third mainland bridge. There was other rumor that they were about to go for Canada visa. They have to do DNA for the child. That's when Mohbad got to know that the child is not his own. And then they start this, they become dispute between two of them in the house. And there was an argument, fighting between themselves. And the rumor again, when after the show, when Mohbad got home, there was still carry on an argument regarding the paternity of the child. So, and then being Mohbad wanted to throw the child in the third mainland bridge, then there was a rumor that Wunmi now called the father of the child. The father of the child now ordered the killing of Mohbad. So every of this rumor that was flying in the air, there is elements of truth in it. And if you look the child very well, it doesn't 1 second look like Mohbad. It looks like the particular person they are pointing fingers on. So that person is a powerful.
For my own view, the way I think they look the child, they look like Mohbad for my eye. Go on.
Okay, so at the end of the day, anybody can look like anybody, and the most important thing is to DNA. I have seen cases like that where a child looks like the father, and is not the father. We have cases like that. We have seen cases like that, and there's still cases like that in this whole world. You will see this. I look like somebody as well. I've been passing on the street. Somebody say hello, and I say hi, and they say, "Oh, sorry, I thought you look like you. Are you this?" No, I said, "No, I'm not." So people look like people. It doesn't mean they are biologically related to them. So the only way we can, if you really, as you said, that the child looked like Mohbad very well, why is Wunmi running from DNA? Why did it take her almost more than 8 months to now agree for DNA? Even the agreement on the DNA, we had a rumor that she's saying that before she's going to do the DNA, all the whole Mohbad property will be assigned to the child.
She's running for DNA because she doesn't want you to change the results. So
why will we change the result? Because we want Mohbad to be the child of the baby, the father of that child. We want that to happen. The only person we, the public, want that to happen so that we can know that Mohbad has something left behind. Because we're not happy that he died earlier.
If you promise that you are not going to change the result, she will come and do it. After all, she has agreed in contract.
I said she's pointing finger on those on the other families, people on their family that are interested in property. We, the public, we are not interested.
Give her time. Okay, you see, I'll give her time. She will do it, and I don't want you to start bashing her because it's money, her husband. She's doing her business. she needs her cool now, that she wants to calm her head, and you can't just be rushing her. You know, she's mourning now. Widow. Why now? Why they do like this?
Okay. Anyway, for me, I think
Adisa, Koburu.
So yeah, for me, I think the very dark man is looking at evidence. That's why he was saying that, and they must have told him the truth of everything that happened. That this case is a politicians involved, and the whole top people there. So, and when in a case like this, when it's been involved by some powerful people, it's really difficult to get justice. So we will still carry on pressing the button, pushing the pressure on the government, because if the government of the Lagos State are able to do something or do the rightful thing, we wouldn't have been here bashing on each other. So most of this dragging and fighting themselves is because of frustration that the justice is not coming. So people start making up stories against themselves, fighting themselves, lying against themselves, trying to build a case between themselves, because the case we are fighting on, we're not getting anywhere. So all they could do now is to start fighting each other. So it's frustration because the government is not helping to give us justice or let us know what happened to Mohbad. So I will advise that please, as we are dragging each other, at the same time talking about the case, we should physically do something as well. We should physically look for a way to get evidence, because we all know what by Mohbad and who by Mohbad. Where is your evidence? Where is the Baba legal team? They should do something. They say I understand that they don't want to bring sensitive case, whatever they are doing out in the public, they don't want to do it. But practically, we should be seeing results. It's just like you are secretly building a house, and then you didn't let some people know about the building of the house. And suddenly, after you build the house, people will not see it manifesting. You will do something underground, and physically it will be manifesting. You will be seeing the acts.
Can you please explain how we can physically get the evidence, please?
Okay, physically getting the evidence is that, like the story about Wunmi has the particular phone that has Mohbad and her sharing the same cloud. That particular phone, Wunmi, they said he went to Mommy Mohbad house to go and pick the phone. Lawyers, Baba legal team look at that and look for a way to get that phone.
So let her finish now. Let her finish. I want to let her finish. I beg.
So, yeah, okay. Baba Mohbad legal team should look for a way to write or make an order that, look, this is what we heard. Can we look for a way to get that particular phone? So maybe there's some kind of evidence there. That's number one. Number two, they say there is a CCTV, not the one Yomi is describing or demonstrating. I'm talking about the inside the house of Mohbad. Suddenly CCTV is not working. I think a lot of things that is happening when there is a murder case in Nigeria, that is when CCTV of that particular place will not be working. So this is disgusting and is irritating. Secondly,
whose job supposed to be the job of Baba Mohbad or the job of the police?
Can I ask you a question?
I don't know why we are going back and forth on this, honestly.
Let me greet my brother.
Can I ask you a question, ma'am?
Olori, welcome. I greet you.
Okay, you are talking about CCTV 10 Sonye.
Yes, ma'am.
How, I want you to please explain to me as a layman, how is that supposed to be done without the courts of the police getting involved?
Okay, let me tell you how that will be done. Let me address that one before you go for the second one, yeah? Okay, so since there is a rumor that there is CCTV in the house and that will be able to help to get evidence, what the legal team will do is to write to the Nigeria police, get them involved, that, look, this is what we heard. Can you please investigate this part and see if we can get any evidence there?
That has been done, madam. That has been done.
How are you sure that has not been done?
I can share you publication by the dignity on August 29.
What you just said now has been done.
Oh, good. That's a good one.
Sherry, it's not an excuse, but when we come up with this kind of talks.
Yes.
Number one, we understand from a professional point of view, these lawyers and co will not come out to say everything. That's number one, my own understanding.
Yes.
Now, number two, if we have anything, let me say, okay, I want, there's something going on in my house. God forbid, there's this issue of CCTV. The lawyers will write to, request. We have to wait for a response. When they write and they don't respond on time, whose fault is that?
Okay, can I answer you,
That's
ma'am?
what I'm saying.
Okay,
Yes,
can I answer
ma'am.
you? When you write and there's no response and they are not taking action, then you write a petition against that particular officer in charge that is not taking action.
That has been done as well. Can you just refer to August 29 punch? Westo, please, can you just go to punch? See, for you not to scatter this platform, please. Westo, please, can you just bring the
Marisa, I'm not scattering platform.
No. So I don't want to. Sorry,
question which I don't know about.
Can you just
And now
get
you are letting me to know what is going on.
She's not arguing. She's only saying a form of suggestion.
So what do you mean
She's not
scattering platform?
Westo, one thing we keep forgetting is these people don't want Joe Bad to get justice for his son.
Exactly.
So we keep forgetting
Which
that
people?
part.
Is it me or you talking directly to me?
I'm talking about Lagos police.
Okay, good. Exactly.
Petition,
they don't want to do
Mobedo
it.
petition when he was alive, they did not honor his petition. The federal petition, they did not. What did they do? Somebody wrote petition, they took that man to Alagmo. If we did not shout, the man would still be at Alagmo by now. We keep forgetting one thing there. That is why we need to keep shouting on these people to do the needful. Instead of us coming and saying, legal team didn't do this, legal team didn't do that. They
It's
do
not
what
the
they had
legal
to do.
team. Always legal team.
No, I'm
legal
just
team.
saying it, yeah.
No,
I'm
not
just
you,
saying
man.
it. They
Not
did
you.
what-
I'm just
yeah.
saying.
They did what they
People
had
blame
to
the
do.
legal team.
Instead of
Once you
us
say now.
blaming them, bashing them, let's focus on Lagos police and Sanwo-Olu.
Exactly,
Sanwo-Olu have been governor.
exactly.
Sanwo-Olu have been governor for Lagos State for how many years? Not a single justice.
Maury, can we suggest? Can I suggest this? Since they have done so far to this extent, and nothing seems to happen, and we are still still standing around the same circle, can we not do something like a kind of protest? If that we raise our voice more, because we have been in the platform, keep on fighting, and I think they are taking advantage. Like, oh, you people are just on TikTok. Keep on banging yourself, chatting.
Justice for Mohbad, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Like we said, Mohbad wrote a petition that was never honored, right?
Yes, I know of
Joseph
that.
Aloba wrote a petition. It wasn't honored. Should the police have detained Joseph Aloba, who wrote a petition? Should they have done that?
No.
Okay, so
100% no.
whose fault is that, ma?
It's the fault of the Nigeria police, because the system is so corrupt. And the fault of the powerful person behind the case.
Not corrupt. It's Lagos State that is corrupt.
Yes, I agree with you.
We have
Lagos
the
State is
same
the most
incident
highest
few months
corrupt
ago.
state you can
That's
think of.
in Lagos.
Okay,
And
madam,
Sanwo-Olu,
a way forward.
if Oromoni
What
didn't
can
get
we
justice,
do?
Babishe
What can
didn't
we
get
do?
justice, Shola is not left for we the masses to be on the same page. Let's start calling out these people.
Exactly.
Let's start calling them out.
I will never forget
Especially
one
Sanwo-Olu.
host in a platform. She says, that host says, we should stop dragging each other, focus on how to drag the Lagos state government. I did a host over the week. I host myself. I opened my platform over the weekend. I was playing mobile music. I was not interested bringing people in. I'm not interested with gifts or whatever they have. I was just playing mobile music, and I addressed the issue directly to the Lagos state governor. I was drawing his attention. Look at Mohbad case. Revisit this case. Ask the police to do the needful so we can get justice for this poor guy. The guy is lying in a mortuary, in a cold mortuary. So I spoke there. That's what I did. So if we can carry on talking, making our advocacy for Mohbad, we have to speak to the Lagos state government and the Nigeria police, rather than focusing to ourselves, showing off that we have this, we fighting each other, dragging each other. That will not bring justice.
I have a question, ma. I thought Yomi Fabi said he spoke to the Lagos state government. What's the outcome?
Did you believe what he says? Because this is the same Yomi Fawi that you people are saying that the CCTV.
No, don't say you people.
Oh, okay, sorry for using that word. I think people were saying that he went to do some fake CCTV thing going on in the whole thing. So who knows if he has right to the Lagos State governor, sir? Do you know where is the evidence? Have you seen it? So because everything is. Huh? Have you seen it?
Someone who know what he's doing.
You know what he's doing? It
got away with it got away with Shola Ikoyi prison jail break for 4 years. Corona ongoing and nothing happened. If you can get away with mobile case like that, no way.
Mommy Morire, it was the same Sanwo-Olu that said. Exactly.
Yes, he said that. He said, is it Mohbad that other people have spied after Mohbad? You can imagine that kind of statement from somebody we are.
Mommy Detola, Yomi Fabi said is close to Babajide Sanwo-Olu, our able governor of Lagos State, and the same person was calling. Thank you,
Mommy. Let me address this before I go on. I've been reading a comment. Westo, you never follow the topic. You said don't drag, but they are dragging a name on your platform. Mentioning name doesn't mean they are dragging a name. They might be referring to someone. No, nobody is dragging. Please, let me just address this. You can mention people's names. There is difference between someone said, someone say, can we believe this person? Is this person right? Okay, is right, is wrong. This is my opinion. This is my opinion. That is not dragging. We are only making reference. I'm just addressing the person. I don't So we are not dragging anybody. We are only referring to people's comments in the past. What someone said. Someone can mention my name, someone to say there was a time Westo said, there was a time spending went on Westo's platform, there is a one time Prime Boy said this, Westo this. That doesn't mean dragging. It's not that they were making reference to my previous and to my antecedent and so we're only making reference. Yomi said CCTV this and that. That is not dragging. I have come to say I didn't believe in the narrative of CCTV. That is not dragging.
This is what I told you.
Some people don't know the difference between dragging and mentioning of
all the narrative of
so once you mention people's name, is dragging to death.
No, it's not dragging.
Dragging the
Westo, that's what I told you on your platform last week. You see, anything related to justice for Mohbad, don't pick on only one. If it is about justice for Mohbad, we have to touch every angle. Nobody is dragging anybody. Anything I-8070 said today, if it is like a negative thing, someone can, what Jay relating, no. Can bring it out in future that 8070 said this. That is not about dragging. That is, it's about the truth, what I said. And for me to say that Yofabi said, and I quote, that he spoke to the governor of Lagos State.
That is not
he spoke to the commissioner. Exactly. And for someone that can do that, yes, for someone that can say that.
To police. Yomi said,
to the police.
And that. Yomi said, I have the CCTV, I've watched 30 seconds from it. Yomi said, we can get CCTV through a neighbor. Yomi said, we need to. That is not dragging. He said,
that's not dragging. That's not dragging.
Said, so we need to call him back that this is what you said.
By the time
this is what you said. Reference.
We need to update us of the CCTV. What is the outcome? The writing to the government.
No, I'm saying something. Update. By the time you come to say your family, your mother, this and this, that one, I cannot allow that on my platform.
That one is
my
dragging.
platform is like a boxing ring. You cannot use it as a battlefield. So I won't allow that. So let's move on.
So some people cannot engage with other people. The only way they can engage is to abuse. If anybody comes from Wumi's supporter on this platform, If they are saying something that, then I will ask them question. Why did you say this? Do you have evidence? You know, these are the things. But Kamawa instigate fights. Is no. We all adults.
Okay, let's move on. Let's move.
Sister, like
go on, man. Okay. You are making a point, man. All right. Let's move on.
You know, the same Yomi Fabiyi said they're trying to buy him. That is why he has come from the whole Nigeria. The same Yomi Fabiyi said he has a connection with the police, commissioner of police, the AIG, DIG. Come on. Our time borrow and our con what we digest and we think deep and see see what she's saying. It was to sumo government Lagos State. They can even protect you. And now you come on social media telling us to be doing protests on social media. Come on, Yomi. This is my problem. How can someone that close to the authority of Nigeria and cannot have a liver to do proper protest in Nigeria and telling us to be doing protests on social media? And the same Yomi Fabiyi said, and I quote, that calling the legal team, because I don't understand, because Emi Okaweno, Emi Westo, she legal team ni prosecutor ni, abi kini she legal team? Is it not to defend the clients in the court?
Clients now, they are not the prosecutor, they are only representing their clients now. Even me, and some people cannot even me, I don't understand it again. I must be sincere.
It's even insultive calling the legal teams every time. It's insultive to Shitu before you can become a son in Nigeria. She would be not paying. And sorry, Miss Yetide, the same Yomi Fabiyi said after also follow up, some people are after him. Or Golopa prayed for him before he japa.
Imagine, I want you to joke with one day in Bororo. And all what is focused on money. But come out if bread ko wa lomi obembi. Yomi, no.
You see, if Janice is not coming up here, I will be so mad. Janice,
so back to what I was saying, we need to be screaming on Sanwo-Olu now. Enough of all these dragging distractions and everything. Let's focus on the governor of Lagos State.
I agree with you on that. We should
Let's focus everything. They can't arrest all of us. Exactly. We need to be calling on him. He's been governor for 8 years, not a single justice for murder or homicidal case during his tenure. What's going on?
Exactly. He has been a governor for that state, and people are being tied there. They know justice for anybody.
Somebody that came on social media to say, what do you expect from that kind of person?
We should focus on the Lagos State government now. He holds us responsibility to protect everyone in that country.
Where is the sense in social media? Social media protest.
Yomi Fabiyi.
No, social media protest. That one will not work. It's physical protest.
It's true now.
Not visual protest. Visual protest will not work.
Zoom protest. Zoom. Social media protest. Ọlọ́run ẹ ṣáà máa rọra kọ́ má sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn di wèrè o kọjọ́ o.
Since you said the thing is mistake that we made during this justice for Mohbad is the same mistake. It's the same mistake people are making with VDM. They see him as a dang god.
Exactly.
That's how they see also of their pastors.
Exactly. So that's a mistake. People should stop worshiping human beings like you. Go to positive. That's the time to is going to be positive. See yourself. You can do it as well. They don't have two heads. They don't have to wear heads because everything now called VDM. This called VDM. Who the hell is VDM?
Someone that is protecting
Good morning, everyone.
The same VDM, they've already said they're going to, it's going to pay 300 million.
For what?
Oh, so sorry. I see Pet
For the
Cage
DNA
raising
now.
up hand. Please, ladies and gentlemen, just 1 minute. Let us allow Pet Cage to say something. Yeah, he's an elderly man. I think in the next few months, we're going to be celebrating his 57th birthday. I think 170 or 157.
I thought he's 35 years old. It's not second born.
He's the most he's the most oldest on TikTok, and we need to respect the elderly man. So Eda Pet Cage, I greet you as a little. Sorry for holding you down here. Thank you, welcome, and happy birthday in advance. Your 157 birthday. Okay, welcome, sir. You have the microphone, sir. Thank you.
Sister Detola, Mommy Detola, should be 20th of January ni birthday or 19th?
The 20th.
20th. Yeah, I remember that.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, 157 bed, 157th year. It's not easy. 157 years. Okay, over to you, sir.
Yeah, greetings to everyone. My name is Pet Cage. 120
Barrister Pet Cage. Barrister Pet Cage.
Come again, sir. 100.
I will want to correct Mr. Westo that I'm Elder Pet Cage legal team. Miss legal team, but they were very, very important portfolio meaning. Okay. Mommy Detola, I greet you. You are doing well, ma'am.
Good morning, sir.
Mommy Yeti, you are doing well. Mommy Morire, for a very long time, I greet you. You are doing well.
Thank you.
And everyone on the platform, they are doing well. And the commenters, I salute you. You are doing well. Mr. Westo, well done. As an elder in the house, and a lot of people have insulted me so much that I don't know if I'm not the Lagos state government that is not giving this justice. I'm just a legal team. My job is to protect my clients. So everyone should know that there's difference between a judge and a son. A son represents a client, or a lawyer represents a client, depend on the position of that lawyer. We cannot now set or turn the whole thing upside down and say, no, because I am representing a client, I must control the case. I am not the judge. I am not the Lagos state. I'm not the government. Now, this is the problem we are having in Nigeria. The moment we just have little space to speak, we chop boldness and we speak, people begin to hail us. We now want to start doing some certain things that are not right. If you go back to VDM's past record on justice for Mohbad, go and check it well, clearly. You discover that he always speak for Naira Marley. Go back to it, listen to it one after the other. And it got to a point, I looked at it that, how is this guy getting his fact out, his information? This is my own opinion. I concluded by saying some of what he's saying is being dished out to him via Naira. And at the end of the day, when it got to a point whereby the game has set well and focus is now moving away from him, he went to Lagos. And after that meeting in Lagos, we don't hear him again. And I am bold to say this, that yes, we know that he was climbing that ladder, but justice for Mohbad took him to the height he is today. Now, this is a payback I'm expecting, and said, oh, for me to have played an important role to ensure that, look, the people, I'm not saying Naira is the main person, but you can't take Naira out of this issue. Why? Mohbad stayed with him. He is in charge of him officially. Even when the breakout came, the person that was bullying this guy stays with you. You travel together, you do things together. It shows that you are aware of Sam that is bullying this guy. Nobody is a baby. We should put one or two together. You will understand better that, look, there is no how the love you have for Naira Marley. He knows what is going on. But how did VDM knows about is not Mohbad's baby? That thing is very important. How did he know? Definitely, he got some of this hint because he's so sure. When you see him talking, he talks with boldness. He said, go and do this. Tell her to go and do this. Tell her to go and do that. Because he got that information from direct source who knows about it. And that source is nobody but Naira. Now, what am I trying to say? I don't want us to be carried away that VDM. Yes, we have our own flaws, no doubt about it. He's trying his best, but please, as human, let us not rely on people like that. He also is making his own fame to his own pocket. You cannot tell me that all the money he's making today is giving it back to the society or using it 100% as the masses sent him to use it. I will argue we can say it's a lie. Now, back to Lagos State government. Why this case is like this is because, and for the law to work, it will be very difficult. Why? Because the Lagos State government is supporting the major player in the death of this guy. We don't need to start hiding some words. We need to say it the way it is. They are supporting, and the moment government is supporting you, 100%, you should be relaxing and say, yes, I am winning this.